Hi everyone, welcome to my new video, Abstract Ocean Wave by Irina Capelli. Sorry that it took me a while to get this video edited, and below I will post the video of how I mix all the paints for this particular video, for this particular artwork. So to start the wave, I am looking for a shape that I want to create on the canvas, and some people use a pencil. I kind of like to use my eye, and the shape is going to be half moon. If you want to see more detail on why this paint looks like it's running out, please have a look at the video below of mixing paints and the brands that I'm using. One of the things I talk about is that in this particular artwork, I'm trying to use up a couple of paints that are almost run out, and also I'm experimenting with different brands and different viscosities of paint. I'm going to speed up through some of the processes. As you can see, it can be quite torturous watching this in slow motion. And every time I speed up, I will play a little bit of music. However, there are parts where I'll stop and explain details. And I hope you enjoy this video.
You know just what you do to me. Play my emotions like a pair of puppet strings. Did it ever occur to you my heart's more than a toy? Please go easy on me, babe. Send message after message, forward my calls. Next day you hit me back like nothing happened at all. What about all the things you used to say to me? This ain't the way it's supposed to be. And you know I wouldn't do that to you. You know I wouldn't treat you that way, no. I've been running, can't catch up. Oh love, what I won't do. Oh, you got me chasing waterfalls. Oh, you got me chasing waterfalls. All of the times I've been there, times I came through, I'd meet you anywhere if it brought me closer to you. Distance is killing me, you make it so hard. Won't you let me love you, babe? Used to be optimistic, these days I just don't know. Pick a fence in the valley, I hope it's losing its hold. You know them other girls won't love you like I do. Can't afford to give up on you. And you know I wouldn't do that to you. You know I wouldn't.
Now that the main shape is done, it's time to apply the color. And I thought I will start with the lightest color. So this one I have mixed leftover dripping colors and added a little bit of white to create this light blue. I'm not worried about the little dark blue drop, because as I blow out the colors, the little drops are going to get incorporated anyway. It just depends on what you're doing, but because in my mind I already know that the color is going to go right over the places where there are drops, I'm not too fast. I'm going to be layering the other colors on top, and they don't have to be in a perfect line. In fact, they're going to cross over one another, and I'm also going to add a little bit of white for the contrast, which you will see in the end turns out quite nicely. Sometimes I don't add the base color sometimes on top of my other colors, and the result is not quite as nice.
That way, no. I've been running, can't catch up. Oh love, what I won't do. Oh waterfall. Oh, you got me chasing waterfall. You've got me chasing waterfalls. You've got me chasing waterfalls. You got me chasing waterfalls. You got me chasing waterfalls.
So just re-edging the light blue. So we have multiple layers of dark and light colors. Another drip. I know that some people use these awesome plastic spoons, but at the moment I can only really use popsicle sticks just because of my budget. And now we're going to blow out the wave starting from the top. How do you know where to start? It depends on what you want it to look like. And I want it to look like there is movement from the bottom of the canvas to the top. So I want the bottom sections to overlay the top sections. And regardless of what you use to blow out your paintings, whether it's the mini blower, which is what I'm using right now, or a straw or a hairdryer, you have to tread lightly, because once you blow it out too strong, it's very hard to correct. So it's better to do less at the beginning and then add more if you need to. Now, one thing with a blow dryer, with a hairdryer, is that most of them blow hot air. And when you blow hot air on your painting, you get, first of all, possibly a similar reaction to when you use a heat torch, yeah? And secondly, it starts to kind of, in a way, not quite cook the paint, but it starts to dry the paint, and acrylic paint generally dries really quickly. So if you're starting to accidentally dry the paint, the result is it becomes less responsive to corrections and adjustments, which is one of the reasons I did end up investing into this mini blower. It's called the world's smallest blower, in case you're completely new to this and you haven't seen them before. Where I live in New Zealand, you can't get them. As far as I know, I couldn't find it, so I had to buy it online from overseas. It took ages to arrive, and I was quite excited actually to try. It definitely gives you more control for artwork when you are using smaller canvases. If you were using gigantic canvas, maybe yes, hairdryer, which is more powerful and creates larger movement, maybe that's better. Unless you have a mini one, I don't know. I couldn't find a real mini one hairdryer. I found like a medium one, and I wasn't willing to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for a hairdryer just to use on paintings. So yeah, this is still the best. And what I'm doing now is I'm just looking at places where I'm not happy with the extension of color. Also, if you look closely at your painting, you will see the little bulges of paint that haven't moved. Obviously, as you blow the paint, it thins out and spreads out. But if you missed a particular section and you look carefully, you'll see there's like a little bulge of paint sitting there. And first of all, it can have many layers underneath it. And all this color that's not being revealed. Secondly, it will take much longer to dry if you have these bulges, because the rest of the painting will be dry and the bulging ones is just going to be sitting there. Right, so let's have a look if I need anything else done. What I do here with my hand is, this is just to have extra control and make sure that the mini blower touches only particular part of the painting when you do corrections or extensions like I'm doing now. So you don't want to pick up unwanted areas. And we're almost there. The beauty of this style of art is that you can have an idea, but in the end, it will always be slightly different and unique. Last touches, and then I'm going to go over it with the little torch. And for those of you who are not familiar, why we use the torch is it brings up the bubbles of air that are sitting underneath on the lower levels, or that are sitting on the top levels and haven't popped, and you want to pop them before the painting starts to dry. Otherwise, as it dries, you may have little bubbles on top that have dried like a bubble. Also, if you have multiple layers of colors, as the bubbles come up from the bottom and pop, more cells are created. So that's another reason. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just smooth out the white surface a little bit more. I always look for the little stuck bits. Once I smooth out the surface, I'm going to leave this painting to dry for about a week. Some people say it's only a few days, but like I said, sometimes you have multiple layers of paints that need to dry underneath, and so I don't like to disturb the painting for 1 week.
You say it's hard to tell just what I'm thinking. You think it's hard to see behind my smile. I'll say whatever you want, let you walk into my heart if you want to. You can ask me anything, no walls between us, ain't no mask. I'ma tell you all my secrets. You can ask me anything, no walls between us, ain't no mask. I'ma tell you all my secrets. No secrets, no secrets.
Now that the painting has dried for 1 week, I am using the base colors to tidy up the edges. There are a few things you can do with the edges. Firstly, you can masking tape the edge before you start painting, and when the painting is dry, you can peel off the masking tape and be left with a nice white edge. I don't really like that because I use deep canvas, and I think when it hangs on the wall, the edges of the canvas should reflect the rest of the painting. Now, as I was blowing out the ocean wave, some of the paint dripped over the edge, which is awesome, but then there was still some of the white bits left that I'm covering with the blue. The white, of course, was covered with white. Now what I want to do here is I want to highlight some of the shapes. I am using my purple color from that brand that I can't pronounce, Lumiere, which again, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, please have a look at my video of mixing paints linked below. And after I'm done with the purple, I'm also going to add silver lines, because I just think that dark purple and lovely silver is going to go very well with this particular composition. So I'll play some music and you can see what I'm doing here. Otherwise, you can skip forward to see the final painting up close where I do the zoom in. And I hope you enjoyed watching the process. I hope it's going to inspire you.
Secrets, no secrets. Wanna show you all my feelings. I'm not good at keeping no secrets. It's hard to see behind my smile. I'll say whatever you want, let you walk in on my heart if you want to. You can ask me anything, no walls between us, ain't no mask. I'ma tell you all my secrets. You can ask me anything, no walls between us, ain't no mask. I'ma tell you all my secrets. No secrets, no secrets. No secrets, no secrets. Wanna show you all my feelings. I'm not good at keeping no secrets. Leave me, baby, don't wanna fall again. This just hurt me. Just think about it, but you hold me like you don't wanna break. I need some space, just think about about it, think about it. Maybe separate is better, better. I will love it till forever, forever. Ride it, baby, when you need someone to cover you, the weather. No, I won't come back, you know my answer, my answer. No, I won't come back, you know my answer, my answer. No, I won't come back, you know my answer, my answer. No, I won't come back, you know my answer, my answer. No, I won't come back. This just hurt me. Just think about it, but you hold me like you don't wanna break. I need some space. Just think about it. Maybe separate is better, better. I will love it till forever, forever. Ride it, baby, when you need someone to cover you, the weather. No, I won't come back, you know my answer, my answer. No, I won't come back, you know my answer, my answer. No, I won't come back, you know my answer, my answer. No, I won't come back, you know my answer, my answer. No, I won't come back.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge. You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge. You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge. You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
keep you in my heart. In my heart is where you are. I still think of you, I want you coming back. I remember when we were staring at a photo. Don't forget the way you look me in the eyes. And I keep you in my heart. In my heart is where you are. I still think of you, I want you coming back. Call me when you want, baby, I can't take it on my heart. Yeah, yeah, give me your love, yeah, yeah. Call me when you want, baby, I can't take it on my heart. Yeah, yeah, give me your love, yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember when we were staring at a photo. Don't forget the way you look me in the eyes. And I keep you in my heart. In my heart is where you are. I still think of you, I want you coming back. I remember when we were staring at a photo. Don't forget the way you look me in the eyes. And I keep you in my heart. In my heart is where you are. I still think of you, I want you coming back. Call me when you want, baby, I can't take it on my heart. Yeah, yeah, give me your love, yeah, yeah. Call me when you want, baby, I can't take it on my heart. Yeah, yeah, give me your love, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're sick of my madness. Don't you tell me what I supposed to do. You're better off without me. Don't you tell me what I supposed to do. When I'm walking on the streets half naked, it's part of me, it's part of me. When I'm making my brain makeup, it's part of me, it's part of me. When you're crushing on my dreams and you're making me so full, get out of my life. I know what I'm supposed to do. When you're crushing on my dreams and you're making me so full, I know what I'm supposed to do. Naked. I know what I'm supposed to do. Supposed to do. Brain makeup. I know what I'm supposed to do. You're sick of my madness. Don't you tell me what I supposed to do. You're better off without me. Don't you tell me what I supposed to do. When I'm walking on the streets half naked, it's part of me, it's part of me. When I'm making my brain makeup, it's part of me, it's part of me. When you're crushing on my dreams and you're making me so full, get out of my life. I know supposed to do. When you're crushing all my dreams and you're making me so full. I know what I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what I'm supposed to do. What I'm supposed to do. When you're crushing all my dreams and you're making me so full. What I know what I know what I'm supposed to do. What what I'm supposed to do. Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side, no. Have me by your side when the sun sets. I hope you'll still want me. I hope you'll still need me 1,000,000 years from now. The seasons are changing, the nights ever fading. It's time we left the ground. Let's leave for an eternity. Let's sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love. It keeps me high, keeps me high.
And here we are. And one of the beauties of this artwork is the client who wants to purchase it, they can hang it any way they like. And to be honest, I'm not too fast whether they present it the way I envisioned it, because I think anyone who purchases your artwork should be happy with the final result. So this is literally just filmed sideways, but this is the final artwork. And I just wanted to say to everyone who stayed right through to the end, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe to my channel. You're also welcome to ask any questions and give me suggestions on what you would like to see in the videos. I keep working on populating it more and more. And until next time, have a great and creative week.